Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn January 25, 2023. Your planetary ruler, Uranus, is now direct after almost 5 months of retrograde motion. You're blossoming now, refueling with confidence, particularly with a new moon in your sign just behind you as well. With Uranus in your home and family sector, you can experience revelations, surprises, or new thinking revolving around home and family life. As speed picks up in the coming weeks and months, you're less inclined to feel that changes are happening to you and begin to feel more in charge of making needed changes yourself. Courage is building after a period of some self-doubt or uncertainty. Adventure and new horizons are especially important to you. New moons offer just that. Every lunar cycle, we can watch as the sun and moon dance around one another and affect the patterns here on Earth. New moons are significant because they show that the sun tied to our life force and the moon linked to our emotions and our souls are in total alignment. Because of this, our purpose can be more easily imprinted on the universe around us as we pursue a fresh start in regard to our plans. This new moon has fallen in your zodiac sign, infusing your energy within the entire human collective. Do not let your emotions determine your professional and financial security. Today, the moon will enter watery, mutable Pisces, which may cause your sense of stability to ebb and flow. On the one hand, this lunation could help you feel more uplifted about your professional and financial matters. You might be more hopeful about forthcoming opportunities, too. But the lunation can also be ultra-sensitive, so you will have to work on how your moods influence your perception of stability and security. When in doubt, try to lean into the inspired aspect of this lunation. The moon not only returns for its first visit to your income sector for the year but with a chance to sharpen your nose for money and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged 3 days before Venus, the planet of money's return. A lot of water has passed under the bridge since the moon was here 4 weeks ago, with a chance to regroup before Venus returns to begin what can be some of the most lucrative weeks of any year. The aspect of the day will quite possibly find you brooding about how to get a head start. For one thing, you cannot go wrong by paying attention to your body. If your mind is feeling foggy, don't let it stop you from getting out into the fresh air for an invigorating walk every day. If your heart is feeling blue, don't let that stop you from reaching out to people who care about you and asking for some extra TLC. Do you engage in any regular social gatherings at your place of work? If not, this can be an opportune day to get something started. The essence of this day encourages getting to know others in a light-hearted environment. Perhaps a potluck lunch, or going out for a cocktail after hours with everyone one night every now and then will do the trick. Many offices have pool tables, sports outings, and birthday celebrations, as well. See what you can get going. As the moon leaves Aquarius, it not only wraps up the new moon 2 days ago but leaves you with a new sense of resolve just days into your birthday month and new solar year. It was the moon's alignment with Venus and Saturn yesterday, just as their alignment peaked, that leaves you with a better read on a coming together of Venus' sense of what you want and Saturn's ability to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. This is something that will continue to take on a life of its own. The moon not only wraps up its first visit to Aquarius for the year today, but its only visit this year while Venus, the planet of love, is here. With Venus leaving in 3 days, their alignment yesterday was a chance to amplify your heart's emotional responses at a time when an alignment with Saturn is giving you the confidence to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. Our eyes in the sky. The Aquarius moon in the early daylight hours gives us the energy to think about what the future holds. For the first time in a while, you're making plans and strategizing about the best way to catapult your profession, self, and everything in between to a higher level. The moon moves into Pisces later in the day, giving us the opportunity to take a step back, relax, heal, and dream about our visions coming to fruition. Use the Pisces moon as an imaginative and creative inspiration to get the ball rolling, our week begins on an optimistic note as the Sun in Aquarius sextiles Jupiter in Aries on Tuesday. This aspect can produce some serious windfalls as what we've been working towards suddenly becomes easy. This is a great day to start new projects, expand your circle, and take a risk. Then, lovely Venus unfreezes our hearts when it moves into starry-eyed Pisces on Thursday. The next 4 weeks can be a very romantic time as we enjoy seeing relationships through rose-colored glasses. However, don't forget to look before you leap into any major relationship. End the week on a social note when the Sun trines Mars in Gemini on Sunday. This is not the day to stay home. The vibe encourages us all to mix things up, especially since we get a ton of fresh ideas when Mercury in Capricorn trines Uranus in Taurus that same day. Try something new. Give the gift of good communication. When you are feeling pent up inside, count to 10 before you try to put your thoughts to words. Today's aspect may cause you to be inexact and the most critical things need to be communicated. Your emotions may be hard to control. Get rid of excess energy by working out at the gym, if possible, or going on a long walk. You will be thankful for it at the end of the day. The celestial configuration encourages you not to focus entirely on what is happening on the surface of your relationships, or to continue to exist in a state where you can accept certain things about your love interest, but not others. You would be wise to look at the deeper reasons why you became involved in the first place, and where it seems to be heading. A little analysis brings fascinating insights. In the pre-dawn hours, the Aquarius moon aligns with Saturn. Under this aspect, our emotional needs come second to obligations to work or family affairs. This limits our ability to connect with others on a feeling level. Although self-discipline and restraint are required, we won't feel like we are making too grand a sacrifice. Objectivity allows us to keep a cool head in the face of crises. Put your head down and take care of business. The sooner you complete what's on your plate, the sooner you can get back to enjoying yourself. This is a time when you are cordially invited to sit down and analyze your relationships from as many different perspectives as you can manage. The celestial configuration is helping you to see clearly just where you are holding yourself back by your insistence upon relating to others in certain set ways. These are limiting your growth and keeping you locked behind certain defense mechanisms. It is now time to begin removing them. Following this, the moon aligns with Venus, brightening the mood considerably. At this time, we remember who we are working for. We understand that owning our duties helps those within our families or communities. Although we may be preoccupied with our workload, we enjoy knowing that our service supports a good cause. The moon enters a void of course following this aspect's perfection, lasting until after sunup.